Rockstar games certainly do have tons of character.
There is only mass, fluidity, and incompressibility.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Rockstar characters.
Alright, partner. Let's go.
For this list, we're focusing on the characters that stood out amongst the rest. Because of limited titles for consideration, we're allowing more than one character per franchise, but we're still going to try to mix it up a bit. Only original Rockstar characters can make this list, so don't expect to see Cleon or other warriors from the film-to-game adaptation here.
What you doing, Cleon? What you got planned?
Also, some caution, spoilers do lie ahead.
And you should stay out of the girls' dorm, you little perv.
Number 10, James Earl Cash, Manhunt. Reformed is a relative term for this death row inmate. Released the night of his execution on the condition that he star in a snuff film, this protagonist of Manhunt is one of the most violent characters on our list, and that's saying a lot.
Come on, you.
I need a hand over.
You're making me proud of you, son.
Cash may not be the most sensitive character here. As a matter of fact, one might call him a cold-blooded killer, but he does live by a code, sparing the lives of some of the innocent.
Camera, action.
However, he still wastes no time completing his mission with a variety of weapons, which only adds to his memorability and appeal. Number 9, Roman Bellic, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Can't believe it, you're here! Welcome to America! What?
It's not hard to love this GTA character. Roman is the perfect stereotype of an immigrant seeking out the American dream by any means possible.
Don't be a dick, man, come on! Where's your Russian friend now, huh?
While his gambling habit does get him into a bit of trouble from time to time, leading him to pull off heists and other crimes to pay his debts.
I'm a fat prick, what can I do?
Pay your debts?
While he also drags his cousin into a few of these scrapes, he makes it clear that he loves his family and wants them all to be rich and happy. His incessant love of bowling, though, did cost him a few points on this list.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
Number 8, Laszlo Jones, Grand Theft Auto series.
I'm just a dumb A-list celebrity trying to entertain America, okay?
Laszlo is one of the most unique characters on this list, in that he is most often heard rather than seen.
That's what you get on V-Rock, rock and roll, and me.
While he appears in relatively few missions, his character actually evolves from game to game. In the early GTA games, you'd often hear him as the radio host declaring his shock at the crime in the city.
I'm 100% rebel. I got kicked out of school after the 12th grade, man.
As more games were released, his character becomes more crude, rude, and erratic, leading to many confrontations with other characters, mostly on the air.
You are cheap. Laszlo equals cheap.
Listen, this is rock and roll, man. It comes and it goes.
You just can't have a GTA game without Laszlo on the radio.
How'd I do? Do I sound okay? Hey, do I look okay? What do you think? I gotta meet this girl later, and check this out. She's dating my best friend.
Number 7, Carl C.J. Johnson, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh, my dog! What's up?
It's hard not to love the streetwise, yet somewhat naive CJ, one of the first GTA protagonists to seemingly experience remorse for some of his actions. This character is fiercely loyal to his family and friends.
Look, Smoke, we go way back. We grows, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my dog.
Occasionally a little too trusting, CJ finds himself in many challenging predicaments because of his misplaced allegiances.
Here, cabrón! Who's the bitch now, eh?
Oh, baby. I'm so sorry, baby.
While he racks up an impressive number of kills, he often gives his potential victims a chance to make things right. He is also the character that first used a jetpack, which adds cool points, of course.
Man, that was some crazy shit back there.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, we can't hang around here. I'll see you later, homie.
Number 6, Max Payne, Max Payne series.
Honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Number 6 is probably the most sympathetic character on this list. A former NYPD detective, Payne becomes a DEA agent after his wife and daughter were killed by junkies.
No, please God, no.
Max goes undercover to break down a drug ring, but his friend and fellow agent is killed and his cover blown.
See, Alex.
It's still on for poker Thursday night.
Having been pushed to his breaking point, he goes after the people responsible. While he is relentless and ruthless in his pursuit, it's his traumatic history and painful flashbacks that make this protagonist the perfect character combination of ruthlessness and vulnerability.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow him.
Number 5, Jimmy Hopkins, Bully.
You must be the Hopkins boy.
Where'd you come from?
We've been expecting you.
The youngest character on this list. Jimmy is the disgruntled teen protagonist of this game. His distinctive red hair and freckles make a perfect mix to contrast his dark emotions.
I'm Pete Kowalski, Jimmy Hopkins, and don't ask how I'm doing.
While the title of the game may be Bully, Jimmy is a great character because he saves his bullying for those who deserve it.
This place is full of bullies and maniacs.
Nonsense! That's just school spirit.
He's also a fun character to play as he smarts off to authority and stands up to jocks, all just to prove that bullying isn't really cool.
This is what we do to teachers' pets around here. You better not. Come here, you little... Yeah.
Number 4, Cole Phelps, L.A. Noir.
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn. Wilshire Division.
Our number 4 pick is a character who is also haunted by his past. Phelps is a war veteran turned LA cop who uses his wits to interrogate witnesses and extract the truth.
You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
While he uses force when necessary to get information from suspects, he also has a code of honor, resisting corruption and standing against it, which ultimately leads to his downfall.
Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
Despite his skill at crime fighting, Phelps remains modest, with enough flaws to make his character multi-dimensional and gripping to play.
You say one more word about him and I will blow your head off!
Number 3, Trevor Phillips, Grand Theft Auto 5. A quick temper, attitude, borderline psychosis, and serious mommy issues all come together to create this unforgettable character from GTA 5.
I'm so sorry.
Trevor, along with his 2 fellow protagonists, Michael DeSanta and Franklin Clinton, take the city by violent storm. And while Franklin has awesome driving skills and is relatively calm, and Michael is introspective and thoughtful at times, Trevor is all about brute force, using his hands, feet, or any other weapon to make his point, which makes him an unpredictable and adrenaline-pumping character to play as.
What was that? What was that? Nothing. Ah!
Number 2, John Marston, Red Dead Redemption.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Fast with a gun and an expert at wrangling anything and anyone. As the age of the Wild West comes to a close, we find John Marston as a cowboy in his prime. When he's forcibly taken from his family by the government, they give him an ultimatum: capture or kill his former gang members, or never see his wife and son again.
Jack, come here, boy.
What follows is a grand tale that takes Marston across the rugged landscape, crossing paths with some very colorful characters, and yes, shooting tons of guys along the way. Before we press the button to continue to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The trouble with wanting something is the fear of losing it, or never getting it.
My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
So, you full of crap or what? What? Where's luxury condo? Where's sports car?
Number 1, Tommy Vercetti, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City.
Come on, get out of here, drive!
A rockstar list would not be complete without this cornerstone character. Tommy is as smart as he is lethal, often raking in impressive body counts on even the most trivial of missions. Not to mention, he was one of the first protagonists to have dialogue in a GTA game, voiced by Ray Liotta.
Relax. We're not at that part yet.
Oh, I thought that you were taking care of this.
His fashion choices, while somewhat questionable, Italian accent, and gold chains only add to his personality, as he builds himself up into a crime lord.
You two, off your asses. Let's go.
His attitude and swagger make Vice City a blast to play and make him an unforgettable character.
So get out there, grab a bike, and show this city how pissed you are.
All right.
Do you agree with our list?
Some people, they feel differently.
Who's your favorite character from a Rockstar game? For more great gaming top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it.